Hey everyone, how's it going? Cold morning. It was 12 degrees when I got up this morning. It's now 25, I think, 26. Let's see what the car says. 33. It says 33. Sorry about that. I know it came off the camera. I started the car up, let it warm up a little bit because it's cold. All right, let me take those out. Turn the headlights on. Force a habit, actually. And let's open up the hood. We're going to replace these washer nozzles. These. I ordered them from Amazon, and they came in just a little while ago. So, if you recall the short video that I had, this nozzle itself, the guts spewed out. That one is okay. But when you order these things, they come in a pair normally. If you have one that breaks, I know you can buy a single one. Don't just bother replacing one. Replace both. They're cheap enough. These things are like 10 bucks. What usually happens is, underneath the hood, the temperatures from the motor and everything else get to the plastic. So now you have the sun beating down on one side of the plastic, the heat from the motor on the other side of the plastic. So the plastic breaks down. If you got one that breaks, the other one is right behind it. So here I am, I'm opening the hood. All right, just get my hood latch there. All right, so simple enough. Here you got your washer nozzles, and it's just held on with a little elbow. Oh, look at this one. This one's actually falling apart completely. All right, let me pop this out. I don't know, I don't have my tripod handy. I may have to go get it. Can I stand this up somewhere where you can see me? Probably not. All right, hang on a minute. Let me go get my tripod. It's in the garage. Before I got sick, I had taken the wheels off of my Silverado, and I put them in the back of my Ram. It's the same size tire as what's on the Ram. Now the reason being is because I'm going to switch the tires on the vehicles. So before I got sick, I did that. And I've never gotten around to actually bringing it to his tire shop to have him switch it over. So, my fault, but not like I've been needing the vehicles. I can still drive the Ram. Obviously, I can't drive the Chevy. It's up on jack stands. If I haven't mentioned it before, this tripod's a piece of junk. Do not recommend it. And it got great reviews. It's a Joycan or Joycan. Joycan? Yeah, something like that. Junk. The cheap one that I got from Amazon, the one that I have at work, I don't even know what make it is. It's been fantastic. Had it for a couple of years. All right, let's do this. Pardon me if you hear me breathing heavy. I still have lung issues from being sick. Can't help it. All right, so now to do this, really all you need is a pair of needle nose pliers, or some kind of pliers. Just take the piece of tube out, or the piece of nozzle out of the tube. Okay, sometimes this piece will snap off inside the elbow. Hang on one second. Sorry, I had to take a breather break there for a minute. I got lung issues because of being sick. But anyway, so sometimes this plastic nipple will actually snap off inside the hose here. And then how do you get it out? A lot of people fight with them trying to get it out. It's actually pretty simple. Get a pair of pliers and squeeze the hose like this. And it'll break this piece apart. I hope you can see everything I'm doing. I think you can. So, yeah. Squeeze, squeeze, go in a rotational manner like that, and it'll come out. Now, to get these nipples out, if you look close, these nipples have little locking tabs here. So basically you got to depress those up inside. Let me show you. Turn the light on. If you look close, let me back away a little bit because it gets steadier that way. You could do this with regular needle nose pliers. Sometimes you could do it with screwdriver. Oops. And this is just not cooperating. Plus, it's brutally cold. All right, so I got one end to pop, so maybe now the other end will come out. A lot of times it will. This one, not so much. It's going to fight me. All right. So I might need a screwdriver to depress the other one here if I can't get it with the needle nose. That's another reason I had the van running, was to try to soften up the plastic a little bit. Yeah, it's not cooperating. Let me get a little screwdriver. Hang on one second. All right, so we're back here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pry up on the bottom edge here and hopefully release it. It's just so darn cold, the plastic doesn't want to give. That thing is absolutely fighting me. Now, if this was a customer's car, I wouldn't be doing this, to be totally honest with you. This is my own car, and not that I don't care, but the hood's all messed up anyway. All right, hang on one second while I fight with this and try to get that thing to release. It's aluminum, but you can see I'm scratching it there. Like I said, it's my own personal car. I don't really care. Normally, I would have a pair of pliers. Have you ever seen the kind that come up, and then they have the needle nose that come up, and then they have like a loop at the end, so it forms like this at the end? I would usually use those, but guess what? I don't have any at home. So let me try to get that thing out of there. All right, I finally got it to release. There. Like I said, I did scratch the hood there. I would never do this on a customer's car. Worst came to worst, I would actually break the plastic. With this, the plastic doesn't seem to want to break. Usually when you depress them, they would snap off. All right, so got that out of there. Let me open up this package. Like I said, I got these things off of Amazon. They were like 10 bucks. Back up here. Ah, it's too cold out here. I'm fighting with everything. My fingers are now frozen. All right, so you got two. Come on. Why you fight me so bad? I can't get the gaskets out now. All right, so we got two gaskets, and we got two nozzles. Let me just put that down there. Here's the nozzle, here's the gasket. You should be able to figure out that it only goes on one way. So a lot of times you got to stretch the gasket over, and of course, it's cold here, so as I'm sure it is in wherever you are too. And I got the neighbor's dog going bananas again. All right. So there you go. That's out like that. So now what we're going to do, very simply, I apologize for banging everything around here, but see if I can't focus in on this. It's pretty simple. You're just going to take this and you are going to put it into the hood like that. Then you're going to try to snap it in. Well, I'm having like epic fail today. Because I'm trying not to block the camera. And this is just really fighting me. There it goes. All right, so that one's in place. Open the hood back up. Now, hopefully, This other one goes a little bit easier. All right. So hopefully this one will go a touch easier. Yeah, see, that one actually came out much, much easier. And this one fell apart too. I don't know if you can see that. This one fell apart too. All right, so same thing. We're going to put the gasket on here. Hopefully you can see this. I do all filming with my phone. So sometimes the filming is not the greatest. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. All right, so there we go. The little gasket's in place. Doesn't have to sit perfectly right now. Since the other one fought me, we're going to do the same with this side. And all I'm going to do is make sure you got it facing in the right direction. I don't even know if you can put it in backwards. No, you can't, because the top hole is wider than the bottom hole. And there we go. Snapped in place. All right. So now, simple enough. Can't see where I'm at. Simple enough. All you're going to do is put the hose on, like so. Get that in place. And like so. Get that one in place. It's very simple. Like I said, the only issue I'm having right now is because it's so darn cold out. So let's close the hood. Let me get everything out of here I don't need. Throw it down there for a moment. All right, I'm going to close the hood. And now, let me back up. All right. Turn the light off. We don't need that. Perfect. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. That's what we wanted. All right. This video was a little idiotic only because it's so cold and things are fighting me. But that's real life. That's what happens in real life. You know, I don't stage anything. I don't try to pre-record anything. Everything is what it is. If I mess something up, you see it. That's just how I do things. So, all right. Hopefully you got something out of that video. Yeah, I gotta go run a couple of errands. Mrs. Wrenching is inside, and she's still, recovering, and it's gonna be a while. So it's taking a lot longer than we ever expected, but it's gonna be quite a while. Yeah, so anyway, hopefully you got something out of the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.